It's January, the start of a new year. We've come a long way since September and the start of this past deer season. A long ways, as in the hunts.
Oh my God.
And the hours spent enjoying the great outdoors. But where we've come the furthest along is the memories made that'll be forever remembered as great memories with family and friends.
Give me 5.
And at the end of every deer season, when you assess the greatness of it, they're all great.
No idea. This is my daughter Angel. This is her second hunt.
186.7.
For all their own reasons.
We'll take a big picture.
Hi, I'm Brian Madison with DeerHunterFan.com TV. This week's show is going to be a season recap from this past deer season. I hope everybody enjoyed our semi-live weekly shows throughout this season, and if you followed us this year and years past, you probably saw that we had a great year all together as a team. Put down a lot of bucks, a lot of deer, and of course we did a lot of hunting and had a lot of fun. And I hope that if you've been following us or you're watching this, that you enjoy it or you have enjoyed it a lot, and that's why you continue to follow us. We really appreciate all the support that we get from our sponsors and you, the viewers. And don't forget to watch the TV show on Hunt Channel, Channel 266 on Dish Network. So we're going to jump in now. This is a recap of all of our opportunities and tags that we filled during this past deer season.
Happy Labor Day. Today's Labor Day. It's 93 degrees.
But the cold front came in and the wind wasn't quite right, but I knew that I had to be out there because I knew the deer would be moving. And it really wasn't much of a hunt. I got out there and it rained on me the whole entire time. I had a little decent 8-point walk by that I've had on camera all summer. And then about 7:20, I just happened to look up and Ozzy was standing right there 20 yards from me.
Oh my God.
No way. No way.
Well, yesterday was a classic run and gun hunt. I wasn't even planning on hunting.
This is a kind of a neat, unique buck.
I started editing video and making hunts back in 2008, and since then I've never had a major accident when it comes to files. I've only lost 2 shots that I had on video, and wouldn't you know it, that one of them was just the other day. I accidentally deleted a shot that I got at a doe. Fortunately, that night I recorded it off the computer screen with my phone. Thinking I saved it, I went ahead and deleted some of the files. Turns out, I didn't save it. But at least we have this little bit to look at. And I'm glad we do, because if I just told you that I took a 30-yard shot at a doe and she moved so fast she was able to completely spin and avoid my arrow, you wouldn't quite get the visual as you would by actually seeing it.
Thanks to Jared at Backcountry Outfitters. The shot was a little far back.
Well, it's October the 2nd. Mason and I are hunting sex.
I wanted to make sure I had a good close shot, and apparently it didn't matter. I don't know if I felt like I shot pretty good, and we went back, watched the second angle, looked like I didn't pull or anything, but maybe she took a step and ducked, I don't know. But
Been about 80 degrees all day. I'm sweating just walking into the stand, so hopefully. She's big enough.
23 yards. We're up real high, so I aimed a little high, put it down through both her lungs, and she didn't make it. Not even 100 yards. So.
I'm in a spot I have never hunted before.
She ran quite a ways. She just decided to take off sprinting. Never decided to lay down or anything, so she was able to cover some ground.
I was thinking right before I got her, I go, man, this season's been slow. And what Brian says is when it's slow, shoot it though. So, shot it though.
We had a great night at the stand last night.
Well, it came together this morning.
It's November 1st, and it's unseasonably warm. But I just seen the 5th buck I've seen today.
But
Seventh buck I seen today, and after had to make a split second decision. He come flying in, tongue hanging out.
November 4th. The evening of November 4th.
When self-filming, there's one thing you can never count on going perfectly right, and that's counting on everything going perfectly right. Chad couldn't see the screen of his camera because of the sun. You see him go to draw his bow, and he lets down when he looks at his camera, and he's not sure if the deer is in the screen. Little did he know it was perfectly centered, but he chose not to shoot out of fear that it was not on camera.
Saturday morning.
This deer came in about 5 minutes after I finished rattling. He circled me, so I'm sure he was searching for what was making all the commotion. So this buck was coming in and heard my release barely nick on the tree arm handle that holds the camera as I was letting go to get ready to shoot this deer. He needed to take about 10 more steps and I was going to shoot him. And I was kind of hoping that when I went to draw, he'd do one of the deals where he stops, whips his head around and stares at me, and then I shoot him. But when I went to draw, he snorted, started to run. I tried to bleed him. It worked. He stopped at about 30 yards, but behind too much cover.
At 5:30 this morning, and I only had one picture of this deer early season.
Anyway, I had to wait, and I turned the camera on and started rolling, and locked up there, and he turned just a little bit, and I let him have it. Boy,
Night, Pike County, Illinois, bow hunt. Brett. A buck movement tonight, and as I said before, they're not chasing right now, they're just seeking.
Opening day in the Missouri season for rifle.
November 18th. I'm filming myself tonight here at Zach's.
Matt.
This out. He's got a little kicker coming off his base. Didn't notice that. That's pretty cool. Man, what a deer.
Well, it's the second to last day in Kansas here. It is cold this morning. It's in the 20s.
In the rut, things happen fast. Some of these creek bottoms in the Midwest can be about 10 to 20 feet deep, a lot of times with the banks going almost straight down. A doe and a buck hopped out of the creek bottom just 40 yards from Travis. It happened fast. Cameraman got on him, Travis got on him, and Travis got a shot.
Can't see him right there. No. Did he go down? I think so, buddy. Yeah. I can't.
You still got it. Get Bob on the horn, baby. Creek bottom, and there was a hot doe, and that's all she wrote. She come up over that creek bank, and he just couldn't resist. He had to come with her. So.
In Kentucky at North Fork Outfitters, just getting light out. Didn't go very far. Nice 10-point, Kentucky.
The way these young bucks were acting, and they kept looking behind them into the thicker cover, I knew there were more deer over there. Sure enough, shortly after they went back into the woods, 4 doe worked their way up through. It was so cold, I didn't even bother filming the doe. But it was as the doe started to work off, I noticed a 5th set of legs coming up through. I caught a quick glimpse of the animal and realized it was a good buck. A buck I was going to shoot.
He was there with 4 does. Those 4 does were standing by me for about 15 minutes, all by themselves, and they walked away, and I counted 4 sets of feet go through, and all of a sudden I noticed a 5th set of feet.
Not yet. When I stop him, you gotta hit him. Yeah. All right, be quiet. You gotta kill him. If you can't kill him, you want me to. That's a big bug. That's a big bug. Holy crap. Go ahead and kill him. Kill him. You're not gonna have a lot of time. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, yes, you got him.
That's the biggest buck on this place.
Do this. Was it fun?
Yes.
It was a blast. We had a great time. Now that we have it tagged, we can go ahead and move the deer.
If she stops again, you bust her.
Well, today is December 4th, Sunday. It's the last day of Arkansas's modern gun season.
December 16th, and we're down here in Central Texas.
Well, it's our last evening here in Texas.
So there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, we immensely enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm Brian Madison with Deer Fan at Com TV. I'll see you later on this year on the Hunt Channel. Going hunting, we're gonna let Ben and Shane know.
Have you ever skipped a stone across the water? Have you ever hitched a free ride on a train? Have you ever
Peeper test 1, peeper test 2. Why not look at that one? Peeper test 3.
To write a name.
Test 4.
The truth is every man dies. Not every man lives. Have you ever loved someone that you would die for? you ever walked too far out on a limb? Have you ever chased a dream too high to reach for and pulled it in? The truth is that every man dies, and not every man lives. I wanna paint outside the lines, run the red lights in my mind, take everything one lifetime has to give. I wanna stand inside the fire, walk blindfolded on the wire. Every man dies, but not every man lives. Have you ever thought about how fast time passes? Ever thought about what you
see the horns?
leave behind?
What do you think?
Ever stood up for something you believed in and drawn a line? The truth is that every man dies, but not every man lives. I wanna paint outside the lines, run the red lights in my mind, take everything one lifetime has to give. I wanna stand inside a fire, walk blindfolded on the wire. Every man dies, but not every man lives. I wanna stand inside a fire, walk blindfolded on the wire. Every man dies, but not every man lives. Have you ever skipped a stone across the water? Have you ever hitched a free ride on a train?